Marriott Hotel. This is Asawar Satepa Rama'at. Peace and blessings. I wanted to just share this with you guys. This is 21 minutes long. I thought that it would be important. I did this once before on another channel, Asawar Satepa Rama'at. But I came across it today, and I want to go ahead and show it to you again, because this one is different than the one that I got. It actually shows more footage of what is obviously an unnecessary display of police force, an actual ritualization of murder caught on film that is undoubtedly murder. Without a doubt, this is the best footage of excessive force and how policemen can really cross the line and just murder you because they have the opportunity to and the privileges to, because we live in a world that is based off of the straight up dichotomization of the masses as to where this type of activity that you're getting ready to witness is actually encouraged and applauded and rewarded by the power structures that be. Well, as I explained to you guys, all of this fight and stuff, that fighting domestically, overseas, foreign, in the police stations with citizens, police against police, husband against wife, brother against brother. All this stuff is a part of our dynamics because of it being deliberately implemented as a way of normality in a society that has gone astray and has no bearing to where their God actual morality or their God loyalty should be attained or demonstrated at. For that reason, Asawar Satepa Rama'at has been working diligently to warn the people that these type of activities, ritualizations that you're getting ready to witness are very, very common and very abundantly being demonstrated in our dynamics of existing on this planet. 24/7 you get this stuff all the time. And so for that reason, the universe has decided that the inhabitants of the earth should be eradicated, because there's no need to let this type of stuff continue to go on. No children being born on this earth right now can be born without any of us honestly saying that this is their likely fate to occur to them, especially being a male, non-white descendant. Let's go at it. As you can see, this is a police vehicle that's parked here. See it just sitting there, right? That means he's waiting. See this vehicle pull up here? That's what he was waiting for. See? He was waiting on that vehicle. Now watch what he does. See? Now come back. See? He watched it leave and come back. Now watch this. See, he knew they were going to do something. That's why he waited. It was something he wanted them to go do before he moved in. See, now watch. Oh no, my bad. That was a different color truck. Alright, now watch this. Because I was wondering about that.
Hands up, Ernie! Don't you move! Ernie, don't you move! I will shoot you! Hands up! Now! Drop the knife down!
Look at the back
Fired! Fired!
Now I want you guys to look with me and see if there's any need for this police to be this excessive, okay? Let me know what you see.
Hands up! Hands up, Ernie! Don't you move! Ernie, don't you move! I will shoot you! Hands up! Now! Drop the knife down! Shot fired! Shot fired! On the ground now! On the ground! Get back now! Fired! Suspect armed with a knife. Take control.
Okay, so far we didn't see no weapons, nothing. He didn't do anything except act startled. He probably had some drugs or something he was trying to get out and throw into the car. The only thing he gonna be claiming is a knife. Now this guy shot that gun at least 10 times. Let's go back and see how many bullets we can hear, okay? Let's go.
I will shoot you! Hands up! Now! Drop the knife down! Shot fired!
12.
Shot fired!
13. And there was even a pause between the last one and the concession of the first 12. Now what I'm asking myself is, why would someone this close to this person right here have to shoot that many times? And didn't the audio sound a tad bit off? Now this is what's disturbing to me, because first of all, this guy his whole body movement, well, maybe it's something wrong with the video, okay? We know that it could be off track, all right? Or shaky, or whatever you want to call it. But it's just, everything looks really funny to me. Now watch this.
On the ground now! On the ground, get back!
Now here we go. Now you watch how he's screaming and everything, and then pulls his gun out without provoking, screaming, "I'll shoot you," before he even pulls the gun out. He came here to kill this guy. Watch. Listen to what he's saying. He's making it.
Hands up, Bert!
If you can understand what I'm seeing and hearing, is that he's making all this loud talk so the neighbors can hear him in a conversation will justify this guy having a weapon. But this man has no weapon, and there's no reason for him to be saying what he's saying about "I'll kill you, put your hands up." He's trying to make it sound like this guy had something. Listen to it.
Hey, don't you move! Ernie, don't you move! I will shoot you!
See, he's not even out the truck yet. See?
Shot fired! Shot fired!
Listen, this guy came here to kill this man. This was a professional police murder. He's sitting out there by himself. He had no backup or anything. But minutes after this happened, you can see there was policemen right in the vicinity, because before no time goes by at all, they're all here. So this is how they plot these murders. This is how they do it. They sit up. Whatever went wrong that demanded this guy to be killed, this guy laid as a freaking murderer. He actually waited for this man to arrive home and murdered him. Watch.
Hands up! Hands up, Ernie! Don't you move! Ernie, don't you move! I will shoot you! Hands up! Now! Drop the knife down! Shot fired! Shot fired!
To let you know he knew that there was no reason to worry about this man, is he was screaming, "I will shoot you, I will shoot you, don't you move," before he even got on the side of the play to see what the guy was doing, because he was watching through the window. That's why he stood there yelling. He was watching what this man was doing. It looks to me like this guy is getting out of the back seat. There's someone else in the front, but he's calling his name, so it's definitely he that he wants. Okay, so this guy's coming out, but now watch how he responds as the guy's coming out. It's just flat ass murder. That's all it is. It's murder. There's no way anyone in their right mind should not arrest this man, this policeman, and put his ass in prison for cold-blooded murder. Premeditated murder is what it is.
Hands up! Hands up, Ernie! Don't you move! Ernie, don't you move! I will shoot you! Hands up! Now! Drop the knife down! Shot fired! Shot fired! On the ground now! On the ground! Get back now!
Now see, he said shots fired. All that was a big old setup with all the extra gunshots that you heard. He must have a recording device or something. They tried to stage that this man was shooting at them, but we know that didn't happen. But listen to the bullets. The bullet sounds are not, the sounds of the gun exploding are not synonymous with the reaction of this policeman. Watch what I'm telling you. Listen to it. Someone introduced these extra gunshots to justify that this man that's on the ground being slain was shooting. Watch and see. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Now, if you got a better idea, I want to hear it. But this guy's body is not moving, and he is not shooting his gun to justify the synonymous sound of all these gunshots that you hear. Now look for that and see if what I'm saying makes sense to you. This man is in the back seat. There's somebody else in the front. He's crawling out the back seat to get out when these cops start calling his name. This cop's sitting there watching what's going on, wait for the perfect opportunity to come around here and get a good shot at him. And that's what he's doing, because even at this point right now, while he's yelling all of these commands, his gun is still in his holster. He doesn't unstrap his gun from his holster until he has a straight beam on this man right here. And the minute the gun comes out of his holster, he starts firing. This is straight up murder. Now watch. Over here while he's talking, for some reason, all this, "I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you," but for some reason, his gun's not even out of his holster yet. Because he's not afraid of anything. And then he walks over here with his gun still in his holster. Because he can see the man and he can see no threat to him. But once he gets a good beam on him where he don't have to worry about shooting any other people in the car and self his target, He pulls that gun out and let him have it real good. Now watch.
Hands up, Ernie! Don't you move! Ernie, don't you move! I will shoot you! Hands up! Now! Drop the knife down!
See?
Shot fired! Shot fired!
See? While he's on the radio talking about shots fired, there's still shots being fired. He set a recording device in his car that made those shots. Listen, let me show you. This is how dirty these motherfuckers are. Listen and see if you don't hear a recorded device of shooting going off inside of this police car. Watch. And I bet you all this went right past when they went to court over it, none of it got said because they all worked together. But you watch and see, that's what he did. He said he turned on a recording device inside of this car to make it sound like that man was shooting at him. It's all staged and you can see it right now. Watch.
Hands up! Hands up, Ernie! Don't you move! Ernie, don't you move! I will shoot you! Hands up! Now! Drop the knife down! Shot fired! Shot fired!
See? Even when he wasn't shooting, you could still hear it going off. So he set that recording up to make the sound of the second gun being fired. Dirty motherfucker. And then look at the poor guy's wife. Now listen to the other cars, how close they were. See, all staged. All staged. I mean, we talking in under a minute. Under a minute, they coming in to corroborate the story. Under 1 minute, did you see that? Look how close they just happen to be. This is how they work together. This is how they run the world and control it. This is how they do it. So they sell you fear. We'll kill you if you go against the government. We'll kill you. So these are Roman soldiers. That's all they are. This is why I got the hell out of California. And this is why when I tell you that the fire is going to burn California up, I tell you that some good people like this lady right here that's victimized by these guys could get spooked and have the opportunity to get their ass out of there while you can. I'm not being evil when I tell you what God said. This stuff is coming to an end. And it's real big time in California. This is where the worst cops, California and New York, is where the worst police on this earth live. And Illinois, Chicago. Those three cities, they used to have badass cops in Detroit, but they had to move because Detroit had to move. But the thing is, all this is going to not go unaddressed. Now this is the other person who was in the truck. Now you know she's got to be traumatized. Okay? Now after they done shot this man, all this time he's laid there and nothing got done, watch this bastard go over here and put a handcuff on him. Now all this time he's been laying there with all those bullets in him. And then they, without any regard to this personification of a man, go and disgrace his dying body by putting handcuffs on him. Look at this. Oh, but first, let me put on my gloves so I don't get any of his, might have AIDS in it, blood all over me. See, we don't mind coming over here to kill your ass, but God forbid we get contaminated by the blood. So I got time to wait to make sure I'm safe, okay? As he's laying on the ground dying, this guy's still standing here with this gun pointing, talking about cowards, okay? Like he's gonna just recover miraculously and jump up and be a threat, okay? And then look at him, he pulling his gun out again. It's like, okay, we can see the problem. They so quick to want to shoot somebody, okay? And they know that lady is not a damn threat, okay? They all know that. This is nothing but harassment and abuse of power. That's all it is. And then look at him. Now watch. See, dragging his body, okay? And roll him over like nothing but filth. And then look, have the nerve to handcuff him. This is so disrespectful of human life that it is pathetic, okay? I could puke. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and this man has been shot numerous times, and for some reason they believe he needs to be